Hi, I'm going to talk about three things for this team talk. First, the work we've been doing on developing a new animation. The second, work we've been doing to set up the Programme Management Office. And third, about work we're doing with regard to making our pension scheme more sustainable for the future. So first, turning to the animation, I recognise that it's sometimes quite difficult for us to explain what we do at RSSB, particularly to friends and colleagues that we work with across the industry. So what we sought to do is actually take an idea that I've seen done elsewhere, and it was actually the Clinical Care Commission that I visited a few weeks ago, where they've introduced this. And we've developed a very simple animation that describes the sorts of activities that we do and how we deliver those and the impact that they actually have on the travelling public. And I hope you find that quite useful in terms of explaining to your people that you work with what the work is that we do at RSSB, and hopefully it will promote the work better and more effectively across the industry, and particularly those that are looking to work here in the future. The second area is we've been doing a lot of work in developing the Project Management Office, bringing together all of the information about the different projects that we have ongoing at the moment, starting to understand and plan the cost and the timescales that those projects will extend over. There's still a fair amount of work to do, and it's going to take most of the autumn, I suspect, to see all of that work put in place. But by the turn of the year, I'm very confident that we will have a much better grip on what we're doing, and we'll be able to address that very important recommendation from the ORR that we actually deliver our projects on time and within budget. The third area is developing the future changes to our pension scheme to make it more sustainable, both for all of the pension people within the company that use the pension, and also for the company itself that contribute to that scheme. And we've seen with changes in asset values and the bond rate that the contribution levels have not in all cases managed to keep up with the liabilities that we're actually incurring in the scheme. So we're having a look at what are the things that we need to do to make the pension scheme sustainable, both for people that belong to it, but also how we can make sure that it enables the company to be successful in the long term and the contributions we have to make to it. So you'll hear more about that, both in terms of further detailed discussions from Paul and from Keith, as they start to outline the detailed ideas that we have about how we can reform that and make it sustainable in the future. So we've done a lot of work over the last period over the summer, developing the animation so you can better understand and explain to colleagues the work that RSSB does. Put in place a lot of work around developing the Project Management Office, so we've got a much better grip of the projects that we are delivering and are accountable to ensure are done on time and on budget. And thirdly, developing some proposals to reform the pension scheme so that we can make it sustainable in the long term, both for you as employees and for the company going forward. Thank you very much.